when you're an artist and you get an opportunity, you just gotta go for it. Even though you don't know what's on the other side. I mean, it could be just fields of green grass, but. What shall I do here? I'm gonna do this song. The song that I'm gonna do now. This is a collaboration that I took part in with a friend of mine from Boston. His name is Glenn Bowie. He's a poet, songwriter, and he builds elevators for a living. He does very well building elevators. He does not so great poeting, but he still does it, and he's still good. Anyway, a number of years ago, I first finally met him. I met him on a random night. I was on the road with my musical partner, Carol Lofty, of the Small Glories, and we had a gig in Boston. We played this cool venue called Club Passim, and we didn't know anybody there. We weren't making a lot of money. Nobody knew who we were. We didn't have a place to stay. The venue wasn't putting us up. And we felt we were kind of in a pickle, so we talked about it, and we said, well, maybe if we pretend to be sleeping in our van, and we take a picture of it, and then post it on social media, somebody would help us. And it worked. Some dude in Vancouver said he knew a guy in Boston. We should call him up. He'll help us. And so we called him, and he was like, yeah, you can come over. But I got one bed and two dogs. And Karen and I are not partnered. We just play music together. We don't nothing else. And so we were like, well, we need two beds, and also Karen is very allergic to dogs, so we'll take it. And so we did the show. We called ourselves. We'll be there tonight sometime. And I dropped Kara off at a hotel, and then I drove off into the night. Into the Boston unknown. I'd never been there before, so I was driving, got lost a couple times. Finally get there, 3:30 in the morning. There he is on his veranda. He's waving me in, comes, helps me with my gear. We become fast friends. The rest is history. But as I was leaving the next morning, early in the morning, we had to get to another gig. I traded some music for some of his books of poetry. And later that year, I found this song. And normally I play it with my band, the Katie Edwards Band, but I like doing it by myself too. Anyway, this is a song called Ragged Little Heart. She run me ragged with that jagged little excuse of a heart. She running me ragged until the wheels come flying off the car. Yeah, she passing me on the highway while I be sitting in my passenger seat. She says, you're riding shotgun, baby, pull back the trick. Sing sugar, just put away the heat. Put away the heat, mama. Oh, yeah. Hey, she lighted my fire until I gotta stop, drop, and roll, duck, and cover most of the time. Yeah, out of control, but listen, that's my kind of lover, running me ragged all the way to the ring. Until the corner says tag it and bag it, and that's all that you get. Oh, you're running me ragged with that jagged little excuse of a heart. You're running me ragged till I'm burned out, falling apart. Oh, you keep it fast, keep it slow, whatever, just don't let me go. You're running me ragged with that jagged little excuse of a heart. I gave her my best shot. How could I not? She's so hard, yeah. Oh, she's making the wall, gonna skim me like a catfish. Yeah. Well, how could I not fall for someone as beautiful as this? Oh, she wanna be ragged, and I ain't necessarily complaining. No, no. She wanna be ragged, but I ain't saying that it's a bad thing. No, she keeping me young, keep me on my toes when I get rough around here. A little worse for wear. She backs me up with a little loving and a kindness, and I'm good to go. Oh, yes, I am. She said if love ain't intense, boy, it ain't worth a damn, you know. Ooh, she wanna be ragged with that jagged little excuse of a heart. You wanna be ragged until I'm burned out and falling apart. Oh, you keep it fast, keep it slow, whatever, just don't let me go. You're gonna be ragged with that jagged little excuse of a heart. It's hard so. Ragged, 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 little excuse of a heart.
Yeah.